Here goes nothing. I'm not sure if the audio is being recorded. This is a PS5 broadcast of a game that is supposed to have fairly decent graphics. Final Fantasy VII Remake, handful of my favorite characters. Let's see how blurry the stream is, you guys. Let me light my cigar. Okay, I can clearly hear my voice on the stream. This is a test. Doesn't look as blurry as I thought it was going to be. Let me swing my sword. Try to cut some stone. Swing that sword, motherfucker. Cut them rocks. Yeah, not bad. Seems like it's at least satisfactory vision quality. Less than a 5-second lag. I can hear my voice clearly. I'm going to mute the controller. I'm going to mute the microphone and continue playing my game for the Gamer Archive. Okay, I'm turning the audio back on. It seems like, it seemed a little dark. You know, for me playing the game, it seemed bright. But watching my own stream, it seemed a bit dark. So I had upped the brightness in the game itself, and now the stream appears to be clear. Maintain radio silence.
Cloud.
I guess we'll build another bar.
Yeah. We will.
Okay, I just put the video quality on the highest resolution the PlayStation 5 has to offer. And I'm gonna go back to the stream to see if that causes some kind of pixelation.
For a price.
I'm gonna try to put my viewing apparatus on the highest possible resolution, which seems to be 720p. Let me go in and out of the stream and see if I can get it to go to higher than 720. Nope, 720 is the highest, but it's still being broadcast at over 1080p. Let's see if I see, when I move around, let's see if the game looks funny when I move around. So swinging the sword, jumping up and down, we'll roll around a little bit, the whole 9 yards. I'm going back and lowering the resolution a little bit because I see a negligible, this time it's not pixelated, it's a negligible amount of, I don't know what you call it, like screen quality degradation or whatever. So let's go to 30 frames per second and see what happens. Alright, so 30 frames per second, whatever that means. Broadcast at 720, whatever that means. You guys could tell me in the comment section one day when this fucking video ages terribly. Alright, so I'm going to set it again to a different resolution. We're going to test the different resolutions and find out which one is the worst and the best. So it seems like the higher the resolution you choose, the worse it looks when you watch it back, which seems kind of contradictory. So if you go to 720p, 30 frames per second, I bet you that looks beautiful on YouTube. We're going to find out right now. So 720p, 30 frames per second, with the viewing device on my phone set at 720p, this is what it looks like now. I'll begin doing a little running around and swinging some sword action here. If you guys notice any difference one day, let me know. But by then, by the time anybody notices it, I'll Ben have figured it out. But thanks anyway.
Oh.
Motherfucker Dixon his ass.
So now I'm broadcasting the game at 720p, 60 frames per second, with my YouTube set on 720p, and I'm going to see if there's any slight pixelations. Yep, slight pixelation, but not completely, slightly pixelated, but not terribly.
I'm actually in one right now. I'm about to actually go into the match now.
So I see 1080p and 1080i. I don't know what 1080i is. Anybody heard of 1080i? Anybody technological savvy? No, it's 1080i, not that. So you guys never heard of 1080i? That's foreign to you. Well, we got 1080p and 1080i, which apparently none of you guys heard of before.
Yeah, I said I was.
You guys heard of 1080i? What is that compared to
Alright, then I'm
1080p?
actually gonna lose there, so I'm actually gonna leave.
So, like, I mean, like, if you guys can't handle this, listen, a leg sweep, a uppercut, a drop kick, and a fireball, like freaking a leg sweep, a uppercut, a drop kick, and a fireball will take you guys out quick. That's how I was beating you guys yesterday. First, a leg sweep, a uppercut, a drop kick, and a fireball. That's all I used. You know what I mean? And so you guys got butt hurt over a leg sweep, a uppercut, a fireball, and a drop kick. Yeah, if you can't dodge them fireballs, then maybe you ain't as good as you thought. Cause I didn't use no combos, no nothing. I used straight basic attacks. No special. I didn't use no finishers, no none of that shit. All I used was a leg sweep, a uppercut, a fireball, and a drop kick, and I was kicking ass. That's how I won. Now, if you mute me, I could hear you still. Like the person you muted always gets to hear you. And I'd be mad too if I lost to a basic attack. That shit was me high as fuck, tired as hell. I was high as fuck, tired as hell doing that at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I'm unbeatable. Well, I'm gonna keep playing Final Fantasy. When you guys are ready to have your legs swept out from under you and lose on film, let me know.
What did he get you at the super?
Alright, back to the game. Yeah, so yesterday I was playing like 4 or 5 people in some game called Injustice. It's like a bootleg Mortal Kombat. It's like bootleg fucking Mortal Kombat. It's like they took Mortal Kombat and bastardized it and made it into the superheroes. And all I did was use simple moves. Didn't hardly use no special moves. Didn't use no fucking fatalities, or when my bar builds up, I never use that thing that happens when your bar builds up. Listen to how I won like 7 times, had everybody pissed. Couple of leg sweeps, couple of uppercuts, couple of drop kicks, handful of fireballs, game over. I had people so pissed they wanted to uninstall the game over a couple leg sweeps and shit. You know what I mean? Learn how to block. It seemed like there's one dude in the crew who, no game is too hard for him. See, Turbo, no game is too hard for him. But there's a few other people that some games are just too hard. So no game is too hard for Turbo. He could beat any game. There it is, a fucking robot. It's a robot, motherfucker. Serpentine. Serpentine motion.
It's getting tired of playing tag anyway. Come on.
Let's try that again. Bring it. Deal with that. Let's do this. It's on you. Taking over. Don't overdo it. Let's do this. Keep it together. You okay?
Or I could get a PS5 controller where the buttons do whatever I tell them to do. So I mean, like, you know how in Friday the 13th you gotta press X a bunch of times to escape from Jason? Every time you press the X button once, it presses it 100 times in a fraction of a second. So you just press the X button twice and you instantly escape. And it's called a modded controller. It's called a turbo modded PS5 controller. Turbo mod PS5 controller allows you to win every time at Call of Duty, and also any game where you gotta press the same button over and over again.
Do your thing. Don't stop now. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
I got this. You're up.
Hang back. Don't get caught in the open. It's on you.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this. Get ready. Take the lead.
Don't give up. Take the lead.
I got you. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, you in trouble now.
Gotta lead the laser to it.
You got this.
Let me in. It's on you.
Let's do this. Deal with that. Thanks.
Feeling a bit chilly? Suck on this. Bring it home.
Okay, let's go. Back off.
Need my help, do you?
I don't know nobody who beat this game, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm up on the last board. Everybody I know either didn't beat it or just simply gave up because they couldn't. But I'm into hard ass shit. I can't wait to beat this shit. I'm almost at the end. This how you do it right here. On film. Beating the game. Beat the boss.
We win again.
Beat the boss that I watched people die fighting. I watched people die live fighting that. Good thing I watched them die live. Otherwise, I'd have never won.
Shit.
Is it no ski mask? Shoot their fucking face off. When the heat blasts, it'll blow their fucking face off.
There's such a thing as too much excitement.
Yeah. And there's still more to come.
Guess so.
Hope everybody's warmed up.
Or they tried to turn like they tried to turn like a 3-hour story at the beginning of a PlayStation 1 game into like a 50-hour PlayStation 4 game with minimal success. I mean, the game looks pretty, but we know the story. In my opinion, it's 10 years too late. This shit should have came out when the PS3 first came out.
That's good.
Rolled out the welcome wagon.
Gotta say, I can't help but wonder if this is a lost cause.
Well, you know, some lost causes are worth fighting for.
Let's just think this through.
So all I do is win, 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 no matter what. That's why the people that I play with is all hurt in their butt.
Why'd we bring you along again? Rear entrance. We'll get inside via the parking garage.
Security is looking pretty tight.
So they
Got you! Woo! Good catch. Oh, God.
Everybody catch.
I thought of something. A funny song. funny song, make me laugh. So all I did was win, 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 no matter what. Made the people I play with so hurt in they butt. Forget it though. Final Fantasy's one player. Said, thank God. Said, oh God. Said, how gaudy. I tried playing that Wreckfest shit. I didn't like Wreckfest. Had me driving around on a lawnmower. So if I wanted to drive around on a lawnmower, I'd go to the neighbor's house.
Somehow, I don't think it's all for us. Could be for Avalanche. Maybe even Utah.
Can't be for Utah. What about the ceasefire?
That only put the war on pause.
But the thing about Final Fantasy, this game, I can beat it without upgrading my characters at all. I'm at the end of the game, I got the same sword I started with. Only thing I gave myself was a couple spells. I didn't hardly use no summons. All I used was potions, ethers, attack, evade, and I got one summon. Like, all them weapons they try to sell you in the game, useless. All them upgrades, bullshit. I'm at the end of the game, didn't do none of that shit.
It's always a tactic.
So, I mean, I made it to the end of the game with just the basics. I didn't upgrade the sword, really. I didn't put new body armor on, none of that shit. So you can beat this game. You know what I mean? You can beat this game if you're good by just going through it and fighting. I ain't worried about boots. I ain't worried about body armor. I ain't worried about fucking bracelets or fucking equipment. None of that shit. I just run through the game, I fight, and I win.
Lot 3, let's get it. Oh god. Jesus. I'm popping wheelies, man. Okay.
And so I can like pause the game with no blue screen. Like right now the game is paused. I don't know if any viewers can see this, but the game is paused. There's no blue screen. You're looking at the game. I'm not looking at the game. You guys look at the game and I'll look at something else right now. You guys look at the game, I'll look at something else. So I'm able to go through the menu screens with no blue screen. I said the viewers could look at the game and I could look at whatever I want. Yeah, that's a pretty neat feature. It seems like on the audio records well. I don't got your guys' voices being recorded. Only my voice is being recorded, not yours.
Like that. Go forward. Like that. Forward.
So you guys can say whatever you want. Nobody can hear you but me. You know what I mean? If anybody watches this video, they can't hear you, so it's okay.
Yeah, like that.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. No, you can do that anytime.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close.
Yeah. As long as you have a meter, you can do it.
There you go. Yeah, now you did it, I think, more than how many
Oh
times
shit, your voice did get caught on there. Hold on, I still gotta do my settings.
Cool.
How's it looking out there?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Transition area?
Yeah. Oh,
oh my god, I didn't.
yeah. Fuck. Oh,
Oh my god, this is...
Okay, right on in.
Must not have used it right. That'd be Red Wolf. He's driving the lawnmower. Because if he emulated my style, you should have automatically won. Sometimes I do something similar when I play Tekken. As soon as the match begins, I sweep their leg and they start the match out on their back. As soon as they get up off the ground, they're hit with a flurry of fireballs. And if they can't handle a leg sweep and 6 fireballs, then it's over before it began.
The idea was to not get noticed.
Stealth ain't my style.
You know, the plan is stealthy in the first place.
Maybe, maybe not.
But I suck at Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I lose at that every time, and I'm a fan of Dragon Ball. So if like you want me to lose every single time, put in Fighters. I muted one of you guys. Guess who I learned it from? I'm joking.
Let's keep moving.
Or am I?
Should be a service entrance in the back.
Or am I?
What's the situation?
I'm running around as like a blonde hair fag with a sword. But I like him though. Yeah, he looks like a fucking like what do you call it? Some emo like fucking punk rocker from like some fucking bar or some shit. But he's cool as hell though. I like him. I'm just talking shit about him. That's Cloud. I know all about him. He's an ex-soldier. I said if you said that to him in real life, it wouldn't end well. The chick in this game's got the knuckles I got in real life. Those knuckles that Tifa wears, I got them in real life because I fight like a bitch with weapons. I don't use my hands. I'm hearing like fucking explosions going off outside and shit. I'm about to go look out the window. I might have to take part in what's going on. Fucking explosions and shit going on. So what just blew up? I got a bowl on the table. I'm gonna stay up all night smoking mad weed.
Good to go?
Let's finish this.
Excuse me.
Barely pulled that off.
Must be that Canadian internet. It said connection failure. What happened? I never lost with Catwoman, although I never been her. Oh wait, I might have lost in the story mode once or twice with her. I think I'm on film losing with her.
Gotta stick it out to the end. Can you fight? Kept you waiting? You're up!
Need to hear you.
What's coming?
I love fighting games. I got like almost every fighting game that the PS4 got. Yeah, I'm borderline obsessed. Or back in the day, like in the 90s, there was this game called Primal Rage, where the dinosaurs fought each other like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, like people used to like get really mad at me when I was a teenager in the arcade because I would be this dinosaur called Vertigo, and he could spit acid and teleport. Yeah, I'd spit acid at him and teleport. They would take their knee and literally block the coin slot with their knee just so I couldn't play them. Because they would have wasted their money. They would have lost their coins. Game over, guys. I went unconscious. That's what happens when they jump you with swords. I must not have fought back hard enough. I don't know where I went wrong. I'm going to have to go back and watch the footage. So where did I go wrong, guys? I don't know. So what did I do? So they beat me up with swords. So this time, I ain't losing. You know what I mean? I'm going in there, I'm shooting through the same shit I do on fucking Injustice, but this time it's Final Fantasy. Instead of hitting them with a fireball and hitting them with a fireball, sweeping it away. Doing the same shit on Final Fantasy now. So I'm going to hit these guys with fireballs while I sweep their leg with the sword. I'll pretend I'm like the evil sensei from Karate Kid. Remember the evil sensei from Karate Kid? Yeah, I don't remember. I know he was like the Cobra Kai dude from back in the day. Yeah, he was kind of an asshole, but he made me laugh a couple times though. You know what I mean? Because a couple times I was like, no, he didn't. So he reminded me of the general from Avatar. Remember the general with the blue people? Yeah, those blue people, the fucking cat warriors or whatever the hell they were. Everybody was mad when they all got killed at the end. I don't know why everybody wasn't mad when the general got killed. They weren't mad when the general got killed. I was on the fucking side of the general. I would have went there and took their fucking unobtainium. You know what I mean? I'm on the general's side. They're a bunch of aliens, bro. They're a bunch of fucking aliens. I'm just joking around. I got myself killed again playing around. I got myself killed talking mad shit about the blue people again. I watched Avatar though. The general got it real bad. He fucking got stabbed with a gigantic sword. He was like riding in a mech. He had like a war mech or some shit. The fucking blue dude came down, hit him with a sword or some shit. Or somebody hit him with a sword or something. Fucked him up. It was rough. And anything that you can use multiple times in a row that can take up to 25% of their life away in one shot is recommended. Hence, sweep the leg. That's where I learned that. Because 3 or 4 fireballs, 25% gone. 3 or 4 leg sweeps, 25% gone. 3, 4 uppercuts, boom, you're down to 1 or 2 hits left. Fuck. This game is hard. This is a hard game right here, though. I lost several times. I got a calzone hiding. I'm hiding a calzone. I'm a calzone hider. I hide them around. That sounded mad for me. I'm playing a game of hide the calzone. I like chicken fingers if I'm not buying them. Yeah, because I don't really prefer the bones either. I mean, I don't really prefer the bones either, but yeah, I mean, if I was going to buy it, I would do what Red Wolf was going to do, go boneless. But I mean, if somebody was going to be like, yo, you want some of these chicken wings? I ain't going to tell them no. But if I was the one who was going to order it, they would have been boneless. More often than not, I'm offered chicken wings on a regular basis at my job. The people from Taco Bell trade the tacos for chicken wings. We trade Five Guys, they call it. There's 5 Guys. We trade them for food. Or it's like we can get them a quesadilla and we can get a milkshake. Or we get them 3 tacos, get 1 cheeseburger. Or we got runners that run back and forth between the Taco Bell and the Five Guys, delivering food to each other, like without nobody knowing about it. Or they had to let me in on it because I'm the one that makes the food. I gotta know where the food goes when I make it. So, you know what I mean? You know, I gotta know where that shit goes after I'm done making it. So, if it's going to the store across the street and nobody's paying for it, I need to know about that. I think at this point in the game, I'm at the second hardest non-boss battle that I fought. Out of all the non-bosses, this might be the second toughest non-boss person I had to face right here. A bunch of people with body armor and weapons. I need to, you know, like it just started me off in front of these guys, and I'm scared to run to them. You know what I mean? Because I know what might happen. I got to pause the game and collect my thoughts. I got to figure out what my next move is going to be. How are we going to beat these guys? Or the girl got metal knuckles. She got metal knuckles. She got like a, Tifa got a Freddy Krueger claw kinda too, that I could give her. Yeah, I'm about to give her the Freddy Krueger claw. Or the Wreckfest game was kind of fun though. It was fun in a way, you know what I mean? I did kind of like it. I just thought the lawnmower part was a little weird. It was unique though. It reminded me of Destruction Derby because I own Destruction Derby, which is like an old school version of Wreckfest. So Wreckfest is kind of fun. I was just in a bad mood. I like Wreckfest. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, but it is cool. They got a song called Kryptonite. Kryptonite the song. Back in the day, you ever do some shit called layaway? Layaway. I had put a TV on layaway one time and just paid for it 4 times, and at the end of the month, I took it with me. Yeah. People were saying it was some shit poor people would do, but I got my TV layaway. The game's on pause because I'm rolling a fatty. What do you expect was going to happen? I wasn't going to roll a fatty, that's why it's on pause. Or people like tune in and tune out because they see it's on pause. I'm like, I don't give a shit, I'm rolling a fatty. So a lot of people never even made it this far. Although I've seen a handful of people beat the shit out. Like every game I play, I always watch somebody play it first. Or like sometimes when I watch Twitch sometimes, like if somebody is just straight AFK, I leave some funny shit in the chat. I'll be like, "You taking a shit? Like, you taking a shit again? What are you sleeping?" He said, "Wake the fuck up." I said, "Come on." And they'll start playing the game and be like, some to make up an excuse. Like one dude was like, said some shit about his mom was sick or something. I'm like, nice excuse. There's just trying to get a certain amount of hours on Twitch, so they just leave the game on pause. And now that I got the PlayStation, I'm trying to save money to June. But I'm still going to spend money, though. I just got to spend less. And I got to save more than I spend. That's what that's called. Holy shit. So like if I spend like $30 one day, I'll have to make sure that I have more than 30 that I saved or something like that. Because I'm trying to go swimming in June and have a pocket full of money when I go swimming. I'm trying to bring a book bag of money to the swimming hole, have a big ass party with chicks with bikinis, all that. Whole bunch of shit. Liquor, fireworks. None of that shit will probably happen. I learned how to use Google Maps. I had zoomed in on a place I went swimming, and like literally zoomed into like this freaking like thing I had jumped off, like this big like metal. There's like an abandoned metal fixture, like some metal object thing that's really big. Like I don't know if it's like an abandoned oil rig or whatever it is, but you can see it from the satellite. I had jumped off the top of that. I was like, holy crap, you can actually see it. Because I had to learn how to take a Uber there, so I had to look it up on the map. And like a few miles away from my house, like a short distance, there's this dead-end road. And at the end of this dead-end road, there's a trail. And if you follow the trail, it just looks like a straight oasis, like blue waters. Like everything up here is straight polluted, but that secret spot is like straight pristine. Yeah, the water was straight green. Up here, all the water's straight green, like the Toxic Avengers, like the shit Jason was coming out of. Except for that one spot. And I think it's because since it's like some kind of abandoned rock quarry, like water like bubbled up through the ground through these rocks. And the rocks must have filtered the water somehow. So the water's like straight crystal clear. It took me all that time to roll a blunt. I bought $30 worth of weed just to smoke while I play video games tonight. Maybe I'll have a little left in the morning. I got energy pills, like fucking no-dose and shit, and caffeine pills. I could stay up for like 2 days if I wanted to. I got mad energy pills and caffeine. I don't want to, but I have it on deck, yeah. Just in case I need them. I might take them on a day I work. That way I could be awake and be super fast. I'd be super fast and super speedy and mad emotional and shit, like on a day I work. He'd be quick as fuck, emotional as fuck. It's that 1 minute he act like he wants to cry, the next minute he's getting angry, the next minute he's laughing, but he's doing his job. Okay, back to the battle. I like Atrocitus and Deadshot. The two guys with the red outfits. Like, so even with blurry vision, high as hell, I know who to choose because it just looks like a blurry red blotch. I just choose the two blurry red blotches.
Come on, we need to move.
I'm in Shinra headquarters at the top of the building. That means I'm almost at the end of the game. Shinra tried to conquer Wutai.
Nobody's home.
The Chinese people were called Wutai,
Do you have any
and Shinra tried to conquer them. They're the bad guys. But I still kind of feel for Shinra.
Research the civil.
I'm sympathetic towards the villains. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very sympathetic towards the villains. Like, fucking, I could have potentially worked for Shinra.
Upper floors. Maybe near the top. That's really low.
Maybe.
Maybe we can use the console at the reception desk to find out.
I would have just worked in the office building, cleaning the floors.
But not today.
So here, kitty, here, kitty. Good kitty. Like, back when I had a cat for like 8 years, and like sometimes, like, in order to get the cat away from me, I'd be like, run, 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 and the cat would take off running. You know what I mean? That meant like get away. Yeah, it would start running like it.
I don't know about you, but I don't think...
Shit, making life hard.
Let's just keep heading up.
So, how do we get upstairs?
Either the elevator or the emergency stairwell.
Isn't the lab we're looking for on one of the top floors? I vote we take the elevator. No getting upstairs without a key card, huh?
I think we're gonna need a few before this is over.
Pretty sure I saw one lying around.
Oh, the reception desk.
Yeah, but how to get in?
Go up and over, maybe? Look. Pretty sure we could reach it if we hop across those lights.
I don't know.
I think I'll give it a shot. As the lightest one here, I figure I've got the best chance. You two can sit back and... Wish me luck.
You be careful.
Aren't I always?
Oh shit, I jumped there. Oh fuck. I didn't expect that to happen though. Or this chick with big ass boobs was trying to make a jump and she just fell on her ass. Yeah, Tifa. You know what I mean? The girl from Final Fantasy, the black haired one. She's supposed to make these jumps. And I'm like, okay, yeah, look, she got it. And she just straight landed on her butt. You know what I mean? It's actually kind of funny. So I gotta try that again, I guess. I'm like lost or something. I'm gonna have to thoroughly explore the surroundings. Oh shit, I just noticed something. Here we go. Like you're supposed to like hop on top of stuff and climb. I didn't know. I was running around on the floor. You gotta climb up in the air. Like I was looking for like an actual staircase. No, you gotta like literally parkour. Like you gotta like climb on this, climb on that. I'm like swinging from the rafters. I wish I had a better TV. The graphics seem fairly impressive. But Final Fantasy Remake has good graphics regardless. And like, looking at this chick up close with the brightness on, she looks alright. This chick looks alright. I have to take a screenshot of that. But I did see a graphical difference in Dead by Daylight. Since I had purchased the PS4 version, it let me access the PS5 version free. And I did see a noticeable graphical difference on that particular game, even though my TV is old, or whatever you want to call that, like an older model. I think this one looks about the same, if not the same. But I was still always impressed by this game's graphics regardless. I think this might be like, maybe like one of the top 3 best graphic games I got for the PS4. I got these candies. This says Sour Gummy Creation Martian Mix. This is the Martian Mix Sour Gummy Creation Martian. So you're supposed to put the pieces together and make your own Martian out of the gummy bears. Or whatever the hell it is. Now how are you supposed to do some shit like that? The directions? It says, we come in pieces. We are Martians made out of gummies. Over 200 different combinations. Right, here we go. I'm going to make the Martian. So making a Martian. So I don't know about that. Okay, I think I understand. They're Martians. I've got like 50 of these gummy pieces, and you're supposed to put them together and make Martians out of them. So that's what I'm doing, making the Martians, then eating the Martians.
This isn't so bad. Pretty close now. Just need to make it over there.
I heard a rumor that the Ps5 controller, you got 450 hours worth of life, and then you got to buy another one. You know how to play vintage Magic, Wiggles? Because I just millstone you to death with 4 millstones all at once. I use 2 Armageddons, a Wrath of God, couple Wrath of Gods. Yeah, I think we could play Magic with the cell phone camera. And I'll be able to board wipe it 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I wanted to play Magic with somebody through the camera, but I don't know how to do it really. I think you might need 2 cameras. I wonder if I could use 2 cell phones. Suspend one cell phone up in the air, and then use another cell phone or something.
able to disable security from here. Huh?
Hot damn, girl.
I didn't do anything.
Shit, I'll fuck with you. So you can use that to look up what floor the research facility's on?
I think so. Give me a sec. Bingo. Professor Holger's lab. 65th floor looks like. Huh. Guess we can only get to the 59th floor via the elevators or stairs. To access any level above that, we need to check in at the Skyview Hall reception.
59th floor it is then.
Right.
Well, I'm ending it here and putting a different game on.